The Global Oneness Day video project is basically that we've asked New Thought centers, individuals, humanities team people, anyone who is involved in doing the real work of oneness. It might express itself through projects in nonviolence or projects for the earth, projects for interfaith and intercultural celebration, humanitarian service in your community, or any initiative that actually uses the importance of spirituality and the evolution of consciousness to create oneness and solidarity. But what we've asked for here is for people to create not sophisticated broadcast quality videos, but video messages of 2 to 3 minutes long that actually introduce yourself and your team of people working on that program or project with you, in order, as if you're greeting the other people around the world who are also working on this project together. The idea of creating this web of communication and support and solidarity, it's not that easy to grasp if you don't really see and hear and feel all of the really human colleagues around the world that are there with you. And what we're trying to do here is build slowly a sense of who we really are together and what kind of work we're doing together by just letting each other know with our voices and our faces and our descriptions. So for those of you who are on the website, you can follow along with me, but those others, we have guidelines for submitting video messages. The first thing that we ask is that if you're planning on creating one of these 2 to 3 minute videos, we would like you to email us at SPAN, which is Seasons for Peace and Nonviolence, at AGNT.org. And we'd like you to just let us know that you're planning on doing this so that we can reserve a space in our program playlist that will be on our YouTube channel. And also get a sense of how many people are planning to submit this year so that we can then support the churches who are going to be projecting these videos. I've just mentioned the types of activities that you might be involved in that you would want to make your video about. The videos would be about 2 minutes long unless you're showing part of an event that's taking place or an activity that you have video about, in which we're asking for videos to be up to 3 minutes long. And it's really something very simple. It's starting by sharing the message in a format that goes something like this. We ask you to get your group together, a small or a large group, and introduce yourself and your fellow task force members, including the location that you're in. So you might say, hello, greetings to you from Chicago, Illinois. My name is Barbara, and I'm here with, and then introduce some of your team members. And you might want to say we're part of AGNT Seasons for Peace and Nonviolence at a certain spiritual center that you're part of, a New Thought Center, or we're part of Humanities Team and the name of the location and the group in your organization. And let's tell us a little bit about how you are contributing to Global Oneness by describing your activity or project. And the projects don't need to be completed. They can be in the planning stages or in process. And then, if possible, if you have it, you might show some more video footage about the people in the community who are part of the project or who upon whom there is an impact by your work. Now, if on the website we have posted a sample video that has been created by a humanities team group in Kansas City. It's Kansas City, right, Angie? This group?
Yes. Yeah, it's Kansas City.
Right, and it's a really nice, I think, 2-minute video example. It's nicely done. It was shot by a decent quality camera, but they can also be shot on iPhones or, small flip cameras or anything available. Or a lot of times people have within their church or their community group somebody who's actually fairly good in making video and has some equipment, and that's a way of enlisting that kind of expertise into your group. So once you have made the video, there are instructions for submitting it on that very same webpage that are really very, very, very simple. You just, there's a link so that you can subscribe to AGNT's YouTube channel, and you upload your video to your own YouTube account, and then we give instructions for how you do that if you don't already have a YouTube account. And it's extremely simple because I can do it, so I know that to be true. And then there's a form that we ask you to fill out the information so that we can know where to locate your video, and then we'll send you a link. We were hoping to collect as many of the videos as we can we gave a deadline of about October 15th. We realize that we're still going to be getting videos in between about the 15th and the 20th, but we don't want to wait too long because even though the videos will be ready for viewing, we want to review the videos as well and make sure that we know what material we're putting out there. And get a sense of how many people have submitted usable videos. This will go, you don't have to worry about this part, but this all goes onto what we call a playlist on AGNT's YouTube channel. And the way that groups are going to be using this, groups and individuals, I'll give you an example. In the Sunday service, we've worked into the service. There are two or three breaks in between other parts of the service where groups that have, all they need is an internet connection to their computer that is connected to some kind of a projection device in the sanctuary or your television screen or some kind of projector that you might have. That's questions that we can't answer because that will all be different depending on where you are. But we'll send you the URL for only the playlist of these videos. And when you go there on the internet, right there in a sanctuary or in your living room or in a community center, all you'll need to do is click on a video and press the play arrow to make it go, and you'll be able to project into your meeting or into your service the message, as many messages as you want to insert into your program at that time. You might want to do 2 or 3 at a time. And it'll also give you a chance to go look at the playlist before your program begins so that you can choose the ones that you want, so you'll be prepared to just go to the website, click on the videos. We'll make sure that you have all that information right at hand so it's very easy. And then if you can sit and vision with me here for a moment of what it might be like in a group of people who are celebrating, praying, meditating on global oneness and talking about it, what it would be like to bring in people from around the world that are celebrating with them, that have prepared messages about it so that they can greet you today.